Hey everyone, hope you're doing well today. It's TarantulaDan here. I'm going to be giving you all a very quick update on some of my animals. Now, of course, I'm not going to be able to cover all of them in one update, but I wanted to give an update on some of the more requested animals I have. I'd also like to apologise for not uploading over the last week. I've had lots of things going on personally, and so time just has not been available to me. So I apologise, but with that said, I am working on some really cool videos, and I am trying to get the finishing touches on a giveaway that I'm going to be doing for the UK, Europe and the USA, so please stay tuned to my channel. Of course, subscribe if you aren't already so that you don't miss the giveaway. I am doing 6 giveaways soon, so I'm just waiting on one little thing to be finalised, and then I'm good to announce that, so stay tuned. With that said, I'm going to be giving you an update on some of my animals, and I hope you enjoy this video. If there's any that are not on this video that you would like to see me do in the future, then please leave a comment below or follow me on my social media. I do try and reply to everyone. I do get lots of comments, but I do my best to reply to each and every one of you. And of course, you can talk to me on Discord when I'm on there. I talk for usually when I'm on for a few hours, every sort of few nights if I'm able to. So you know, all links will be in the description, so I hope you will check those out, and I hope you enjoy the video. Okay then, so the first thing I want to sort of give you an update on is the moths. Now this is kind of a good and bad thing, I guess. So very quickly, this is one that my friend gave me. This is a elephant hawk moth. You can see it is alive and is very very active. So when that emerges, I will do a video on that, and I will actually be releasing this back out into the wild. It's a wild caught caterpillar, and she was, well, not her, but her family were going to mow over it, and I didn't really want that to happen, so she gave it to me. I also have this. This is I have one more Attless Moth. You can see that this is alive. It's moving quite well, so that's good. Of course, I don't want to stress it out too much, and I have one more of the Lunar moths, and this one again is alive. I checked these on the weekend. There was another pupa that I had, and I didn't give a video of this for good reason. I actually have a little bit over here, but I checked it and it went very papery, and so what I did was I very carefully, using a surgical knife, actually removed the outer chrysalis to find that sadly it had died, and it never did emerge, and it was very dead. You know, it wasn't like it was, you know, it definitely died. And so what I actually ended up doing, and this is something that I would like your opinions on, whether you would do this or not, and I'm sure I will get some thumbs down for this, but you know, please let me know what you think of this. What happened was, when I checked it, obviously it had died, and so I actually fed the dead moth. Obviously once I'd removed it from the pupa, it was very dead, not mouldy or anything like that, but like I said, it was dead. I actually fed it to my crab, and I didn't get any footage of that because I didn't know how you guys would react to seeing that, and I guess for me, I kind of think when an animal such as one of these dies, or even a spider, it is dead. It doesn't serve a purpose to me, and so it is worth passing anything that's in that can be sort of salvaged from the corpse of that animal to something else. And so crabs will eat pretty much anything. And so yeah, I did feed the moth. So I mean, some of you might be going, oh no, that's awful, that's awful. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because on Instagram I saw a picture of what looked like a tarantula being eaten by a centipede, and a few people were kind of bad mouthing and things, but as it turned out, the guy explained that the spider had died, and so he fed the dead spider to the centipede. So I'm not saying all of my animals, when it dies, I'm going to throw it in with something else. That's not what I'm saying. But I wanted to know how you guys feel about feeding dead inverts that were once kind of a pet, shall we say, to something else. Or would you prefer to see something just discarded, buried or put in the bin or something like that? So please let me know what you think about that down in the comment section. So I'm going to move on to something else and hopefully keep you guys all interested. Okay then, just another thing to do with the Atticus Artless Moths. This is the second one that I have emerge. Obviously I had 4 of them. The first one emerged perfectly with perfect wings and died. That one was mounted successfully. This is the second one, but the wings when it emerged were all crimpled, as you can see. It never flew or attempted to fly because of basically the state of the wings. I wanted to know whether anyone in the UK would still be interested in this. If you are, I will pack it up and will send it to you. First person to send me a message on my Instagram, link to that in the description, to say that you would like this and you're in the UK, I will send it you. I will sort of wrap it up, and I mean it's still in decent condition. There's no mold or anything on it. It's just the wings are crimpled, which is how it sadly was when it was alive, which is a real shame, and there's a bit of damage on the wings at the top there. But yeah, if you would like this for display purposes, then let me know and I can get it sent to you. Okay then, so next up is going to be a very quick update on my dragon. For those of you who've been asking me how Ramsey is, I thought I'd do a video to show you her. As for how she's doing, I'd say she's doing well. We had a bit of a nightmare situation yesterday. I'll put some pictures on screen of sort of what happened as I tell you, but the heat bulb in this enclosure, the old one sort of went, so I replaced it, and when I put the new one in after only a few minutes, the bulb actually exploded. It shattered. There's glass all over the inside of the enclosure, and Ramsey was right by it. I think she's actually showing us it. If you just see by her nose, she had a bit of a cut. She did get a bit of glass in her, which I think I've sort of got all out, and I've checked her over, and there's no other damage, and she seems fine. She was definitely a little bit kind of shook up by it because she wouldn't actually eat, which is very unlike her. She'll eat a pack of 15 locusts in a single go. So yeah, for her to refuse food is a sign that she was very, very stressed out, which is understandable considering it exploded just maybe 3 or 4 inches from her head. Yeah, she's awesome. She's doing really, really well. She's getting pretty big, so I do look forward to sort of showing and doing more videos of her, because she's awesome. I'm actually growing this mango plant in my bedroom because of how warm it is. Obviously it will die when I place it outside, but no you don't. So and this is kept next to the heat lamp sort of part of her enclosure down the hot end, which is why it's growing so well. And she seems to keep trying to come out and eat that. You saw how quick she came out then to try and take that down, so yeah, she's a pleasure to own. So for those that have been asking for an update on Ramsey, here it is, and here she is rather, and hopefully you can see she's all doing well, and she will be in more of my videos in the future, definitely. I figured as she's out and about I should feed her, so I have a hopper in my hand, and I'm going to drop this in here, and you can see how long it takes her to take it down. Not very long. Yeah, good girl. So yeah, that's Ramsey. And also another thing very quickly with her, she is a citrus red leatherback, for those that have been asking what kind of beardie she is. So yeah, really awesome looking, and it's wonderful. Okay then everyone, and then finally I'm going to be doing a video on the Communal. I'm doing this freehand so I can sort of look around a little bit easier while talking. So a lot of you have been asking me how the Communal is doing. Do I still have it? Is it living still? And I'm pleased to say that yes, everything is doing very, very well. So I'm going to show you some of the animals that are in here and tell you a little bit about how I'm keeping them, and hopefully that might inspire you or give you sort of any tips and help on how to do this yourself. So the animals I have in here range from millipedes to woodlice, praying mantis, stick insects, and beetles, as well as the woodlice and springtails. The woodlice are breeding beyond amazingly. You can see there's one just here, there's one down there, and actually, to be fair, most places that I look, if I just come down here, if I just come down here, you can see there's sort of a lot of them there, and they burrow and sort of just sort of take over the whole place. I mean, they are quite literally everywhere in here, which is good. I'm glad that they are breeding so well. And of course, the woodlice are prey to the praying mantis. Now this is, again, is living and is doing fine. It's climbing on the twigs and things, and is eating, I'd say probably like one every sort of week and a half that I've noticed. It's not sort of being greedy and having loads, it's just taking what it needs. And of course they're reproducing faster than this can eat them, so that's really good. So as you can see down here, there's actually 2 rainbow millipedes. There's one at the back here and one down the front, as well as the pillbug, which a lot of people said would not last, that it would die. But as you can see, it's out and about and is actually still alive. So that's pretty good. I'm still hoping on getting some babies from that one. I do also have, of course, the giant skeleton leg millipedes, which is one just down here. They do burrow underneath. And there's also some of the fire leg millipedes. You can just see the one, if I zoom the camera in, just there in the center. So this the 2 fire leg millipedes, 2 rainbow millipedes, 2 skeleton leg millipedes, one of these the giant pillbugs, of which there were 2, but one did die, unfortunately. Obviously the praying mantis. There are also the beetle grubs in here, but I have not seen them in quite some time. And actually, I did buy at the BTS, you may have seen the jungle nymphs I had a male and a female. Now sadly the female did die, which was a real shame, but I put the male in here. I've got to put some more bramble in here, which I'm going to do in just a minute, but when I put the bramble in, it tends to disturb things a little bit, and I don't want to do that, so I'm going to leave it as it is just for this video. But yeah, this is the male who has actually been in here since the very beginning. None of you cottoned on to him in the previous video. He was in there, just very well camouflaged. So yeah, he is also in here and is doing well as well. So quite a few different species. I will be cleaning the glass, because you can see where I spray, which is what gives all these wonderful marks. And once I have cleaned it all off, I will be doing a time-lapse video. So I'm going to get my GoPro in the corner with the light on, leave it running, probably overnight, because at night everything is out. It's amazing to watch at night. So yeah, plenty going on, and I wanted to give a quick update. I will do a full update on my communal. I will show you how I feed them, how I do maintenance, what's inside, all the species, and try and give you a better look at them so you can see how everything is getting on. So yeah, hopefully this video has sort of given an update onto some of the things, and like I said, I am doing a giveaway, so please stay tuned for that. I'm just waiting on one last thing, and I'll be announcing that, so hope you'll look forward to that. And with that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already, and yeah, as always, thank you for watching, take care, and I'll see you all soon in the next video.